Does the EU have any interest in the fact that countries in the Caribbean, like Jamaica, still have death penalty on the books? And if so, what considerations have you now to seek to convince these countries that you partner with to abolish the death penalty? Sanctions, perhaps?
We not only have an interest that the death penalty would be abolished throughout the world, including the country that you have referred to. And of course, we try to take concrete steps in that direction. And obviously, this is high on the agenda of the multilateral efforts, but also bilateral efforts. What we try to do is utilize the bilateral relations that we have with a country concerned to address issues of not just death penalty, but human rights as such. We have no means to impose any legal change on any country in the world. So I think that it is primarily for the governments of these countries to understand that the right to life is the absolutely basic life right.
You said that there has been bilateral and multilateral discussions and you're seeking to step up the pressure, but clearly it has not been working because you have not yet the outcome that you would like.
Clearly,
the question is, what more can we expect in that effort?
Well, clearly it has been working. I mean, if you have looked at the abolition map, which was shown...
No, speaking specifically to the Caribbean.
It is working, it has been working, and the map is changing. It is basically changing on an annual basis. And of course, I mean, there are countries which, unfortunately, are resistant to that. Well, what can we do? We can step up the pressure. We can step up, of course, the efforts. You know, I can't speak on behalf of the European Union as such, but I can say that whenever I have the opportunity as one of the two vice presidents for human rights, and whenever I had the opportunity in the past in different bilateral talks, I would be very, very, let's say, if I may use the word, push in this respect. But again, even I can't come to Jamaica or elsewhere and say, this is what you're going to do. What we can do is, and we do that, we sometimes do go as far as adjusting our policies if we see that there is total immunity or, let's say, complete absence of ability to look into the issue and to tackle it. I mean, at least a progress, at least a moratorium. If there is none of that, and if human rights are being abused, we do take measures, and we do reflect that in our policies. But as I say, there are limits to that.